Orange ass nigga. And what the fuck was we? What we talking about, man? What the fuck were we just talking about?
Relationships.
Oh yeah, the shit that you crazy ass females do that we want to make us men want to throw y'all out the fucking window.
Okay, first of all, let's start this off by saying and I know everybody, says this, all females say this, whatever. I'm not a regular female. I do not respond. My natural instinct responses are not that of a normal female. And I say that, but I mean, like, I don't really, my responses aren't very emotional. They're more logical than emotional. Especially when it comes to relationships. I'm probably a lot more logical than emotional when it comes to romantic relationships than I am with my friendships or relationships with family members or something. I just, it's probably emotional trauma or whatever, but I also feel like it's smart. It's smart to think with your head than with your heart.
Hey, look, something that tripped me out. That too many females, the problem with a lot of females these days, man, is like they're too emotional. I've said this 1,000 motherfucking times. A lot of women out here, women are the most selfish motherfuckers out here. I can explain. Let me tell you why I say that. Because a lot of times, a lot of females will look at shit as more like, not a lot of females, not all females. I don't even want to say a percentage of how much I you know what I'm talking about, on how I think it is. But the thing is, it's like, not too many females know what makes guys tick. You know what I'm saying? The thing that makes us feel good. Cause it's like, it's not hard to please a female at all, depending on the type of the female it is. Like, a lot of females aren't that complicated with stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you just really get to know how they work. But the majority of women, a lot of these days, just take some of the basic things. As long as you treat them right, show them you love them, and you keep everything stable. If they're stable and you show them that you love them, man, you good out here. Because a lot of females, like, and I'm not jumping, but I'm just jumping forward a little bit. But I'm not jumping off subject. But a lot of females out here, the standards of a female are this is real shit, are lower than men's. They are lower than men's, because you will see more beautiful fucking women with unattractive men than you would see a super attractive man with an unattractive woman. You'll see someone, like, even with like super stuff, if it's a performer, an actor, a singer, a rapper, whatever, you will see way more beautiful women with these men that look like they would never get this fucking girl. It's because they got money or they got fame, fortune, whatever it is. So it's like the standard of the woman a lot of times depends on the way you treat them, if they're excited or whatever, money, whatever the case may be. So when it comes to stuff like that, with the women not knowing how men work, is like, a lot of times, let's say, like, if me and you dating, right? And we sitting down watching a movie. A lot of times women will do these things. They will do these two things that a lot of us guys do not fucking like. And one of those things is putting your fucking legs up on my legs while we watching this movie. That's a thing that a lot of women fucking do that a lot of guys don't like, but we allow that shit to happen. Because the minute we take your leg and move it up off of us, or we tell you, nah, you're going to feel some type of way. You're going to feel like something is wrong, or like, you're going to feel like something is wrong. So it's like, a lot of times I tell a lot of my female friends, I'll be like, if you do certain things like that, let that man initiate that shit some of the time. Let that man be the one to grab your legs or something. Let that man give you some type of sign that he wants you to get over. Let him, come on, get over it. You know what I'm saying? Let him do that a lot of times, because the woman will feel more so some type of way about a guy shutting that shit down than a man would about a woman shutting shit down. Because if the man wants to have sex and the woman don't, she can say that shit all the time. No, I don't want to do nothing. You don't want to do that shit. He's going to be like, goddamn, shit, you don't want to fuck. It's really just going to be out the window at that point. Like, he's not going to harbor on that shit. He's not going to think about that shit too much. You know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to, like, flip that shit to the woman, if, like, she really wants that shit and he don't want that shit, a lot of times out of 10, like, if he's not giving her that, she's going to think something's wrong with her or he fucking somebody else. Not all women think that shit though. You know what I'm saying? She probably just think like, oh shit, he don't want to do nothing. But that's not always the case with a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just so much shit out here that guys would do or guys would let happen because guys don't want to be like, we don't always want to be around that lady. We can love you to fucking death, but we don't always want to be around you 24/7. You know what I'm saying? And it might be some days where we go a whole week. Well, goddamn it, I'm cool with being around you all those days. But that 8th day, I want to be fucking alone. But if you tell that woman on that 8th day you want to be alone, she's going to have a problem with it. This is like, now I want you to be 100%. I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to answer this question. I want you to answer it 100% honestly. Let's say you're with your guy, right? Y'all with each other for a whole month. A month, right? Every day. Let's say it's 30 days in this month, 29 fucking days. You wake up, tell you I love you, kiss you on the fucking mouth, smack your booty, walk out the house. Come back, same thing. Hey, baby. But on that 29th day, he don't do none of that shit. His attitude is still fucking to him. Nothing's wrong with him. He still feels good. He still love you the same, all that stuff. But he's not talking as much. He didn't tell you he loves you that morning. He didn't smack you on that little yellow ass of yours. He didn't do none of those things with you this day. Would you think something's wrong? I want you to be 100% honest.
100% honest? No.
You
because, one, I'm in a very healthy relationship. And I've always been the female, like, somebody, if this ever go anywhere, somebody hit me up and please explain to me how you can talk to somebody all fucking day, every fucking, like, what do you talk about? Like, I honestly only, like, talk to my dude, call my dude, whatever, when I actually have something to say. Now, because it's long distance, every now and then I'll call him just because I want to sit on the phone, like I'll just miss him or whatever. But if I don't have nothing to talk about, if we don't have nothing to talk about, nothing pressing to say to each other, like, I don't need to be on the phone with you. I don't need to be talking to you. I don't need to be in your presence. Like, I got other things I could be doing. Like, so is that, to me, that's not that important. Like, he's still mine. He's still coming home to me at the end of the day. Like, that's nothing. Like, it's just an off day. It's just an off day. That's it. But everybody needs that space. Everybody needs their own space, especially those people who don't have lives outside of their relationships. That's another problem. People who don't have lives outside of their relationships, or who make their relationship their life, that leads to problems, because you didn't fall in love, or that person didn't fall in love with you because of the relationship y'all were in. That person fell in love with the independent person you were before you became a person with them. So now that you're that person with them and you stop being your own person, it's like, what are they supposed to, you just another them now. That's not fun. That's not interesting. That's not stimulating. Like, no, that's what lead to problems, arguments, that clinginess. So that's when people start to feel some type of way when their partner doesn't do something that they're so used to them doing, because they're too into that relationship. That's all they have. That's what they hold on to. So when they don't get what they're used to getting, then they feel something has to be wrong. Something has to be off, because they haven't changed. They ain't did shit. Literally not shit. So for you to change, they gotta think something gotta be wrong with them, because they think you're just as invested in that relationship, or hold that relationship so high, or as high as they do, that when you're not matching them anymore, you know, something gotta be wrong. But it's not. It's just they're just not mature enough to be in that relationship, or they're not secure enough to be in that relationship. They haven't, you know, grown enough as an individual to be a duo or whatever.
This shit, I don't believe in routines in relationships.
No,
like,
because
I don't believe
that's
in
not
shit. That shit and anything
a routine doesn't. A routine doesn't help you grow.
Yeah, no, that shit.
It can. A routine,
no routine
in a relationship can help. I mean, a personal routine, that's different. But a routine in a relationship, that's not gonna help your relationship grow. And nothing can just stay still. It's nothing. And you shouldn't be stagnant, because that's how you get stuck. And you don't want that. That's why you need to always, constantly changing, constantly growing, challenging each other. You don't need to be in. It's good to take that space apart, so when you come back together, you have something to fucking talk about. Because again, how do you talk every day, all day? I just saw that man walk by. I saw a man cross the street. I just saw a cat.
You ever been on the phone with a motherfucker and they just be like dead space for a while? Like he's just like dead space.
Yeah, but I'm the person like after all right, I'll talk to you later. Clink. Yeah, like I'm not just gonna.
Nah.
You there? Huh? What? No. Bye. Talk to you later.
Goddamn dead. Like,
talk to you next time we got something to talk about.
I gotta have some excitement in that shit. I'm gonna tell you something. Like with me, like I like mystery with my chick. Like I don't want to know every fucking thing about you right now. I don't. Let me tell you what I mean by that too. It's just like this. Like I want to know enough right now. I want to know enough right there, but I still want a lot of fucking mystery about you. I don't want to see all of your fucking skills right now. I want to see them on down the line, because the one thing though with men is that's what a lot of guys, man, we tend to look for excitement. Women go for love and feelings and shit like that. Men go for excitement, because a lot of times with guys, not all women then, but you got like, even with guys, when guys cheat,
I definitely agree with you.
When guys cheat, it's all for excitement. It's for that girl who's doing some shit that ain't that same routine shit he do with his girl all the fucking time. He going on, or he talking to her this time, he doing this, he doing that. Now, let me tell you something. My ex, I did not see her, and I had known her since like 2006, right? 2006. I've never seen her take a shit. I used to ask her, damn, nigga, do you shit? Like, what the fuck, nigga? I know you got a booty hole, because I seen it, but you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I never seen her take a shit. Like, a lot of things, it's like, the thing is, like, some relationships, like, you can get comfortable with that person. But I feel like when you start to get too comfortable with that person, then it's like, it does come from me now. I'm speaking on for me. When it's getting too comfortable, it's like, certain things I want to have to myself. Like if I'm in the bathroom and you taking a shower in the bathroom or something, I can come in the bathroom. I can probably trim my beard up on my head or something, or take a piss. But I don't want to be like, I don't want to get too, but I've done this before, but I don't want to, like, how I am now, I don't want to do that shit anymore. I don't want to get too comfortable to where, like, I can take, or like, you can take a shit and I can be in the bathroom when you taking the shit. Or like, I can be in the bathroom taking the shit and you can be in there. Like, we can, but I don't want to even want to be in there while I'm doing certain things. You know what I'm saying?
I am comfortable enough that I will, like, if I need to get something out the bathroom, I say, hell yeah, I'm going to walk up in there and grab what I need to get, and then I'm going to duck up out of there before I need to take a breath.
I don't want no motherfucker like, sitting in there with me and trying to have a conversation
that's weird.
With me.
That's weird. My poop time is my me time. Now, and I expect the same for you. Your poop time, that's your you time.
Or if I'm in the shower with some shit like that, she coming, like, if I'm just showering, I don't give a fuck. You can come in there and sit down and talk or something. I probably throw my dick out the shower in there and then that's how you see that. Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But it's just certain stuff. Certain stuff, man, you just don't do, bro.
That's personal shit.
Certain stuff you just don't do. I don't want to see you digging in your nose. I don't want to see
yeah, I can understand.
That's a lot of shit.
As a gay woman as well, I can speak on some women instances, being with women, and what you were saying, like they do want too much too soon.
Yeah, too much.
That is very very real, and especially here in Memphis, because I'm talking about bitches have told me they loved me, like claimed me as a whole girlfriend after one day. I met them one time, maybe fucked them one time, and that was it. I'm girlfriend already, like trying to get me to move inside shit. Like, that's weird to me.
Like, nigga, we just had some fun.
I am 23 years old. I'm gonna be 24 this year, and I have never been in a real relationship. The thing I'm in now, it's a relationship, but it's not a traditional relationship. So it's not something that ever, boyfriend, girlfriend titles, all that shit. Like, we don't do that. We don't even have a title. We don't even call it nothing. This is just us being us. But we have an understanding. We have a trust. We, like, to me, those things are way more important than any title, any ring, any bullshit you could.
When you do shit like that, that's when you start to put ownership over somebody. I feel like anytime you start putting a title on something, you start to put ownership over the person.
You can't own nobody.
I don't own you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I've always looked for, and I guess that's really why I've never really gotten into a relationship, because I've never been able to find anybody to give me that trust, consistency, and security that I look for in a person. But everybody always want to throw that title out there and put a claim on something, but not really doing the things to like back that up. Like, you gonna own something, like,
you know why motherfucker?
I don't know. Have the.
I
don't know the word I'm looking for, but be about it if you gonna
own. I don't want nobody trying to have ownership over me. And the thing is, with certain stuff, bro, I look at it like this. It's like having an understanding on certain things is cool, but if I'm dealing with somebody or whatever the case may be, that person has to have the same type of mindset as me. It's like, even if we don't have a title or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying, I still, like, I could fuck with one person. I could. The thing is, I don't want my life to change because I'm fucking with you. I don't want that if I'm out somewhere and I'm talking and I'm out here talking, just having a conversation with somebody, I don't want to feel like I'm having a conversation with this person.
Like, I gotta feel guilty. Yeah, I gotta feel guilty about having.
I don't want none of those things. Like, I ain't gotta like it.
I can't remember who the fuck it was, but she told me she couldn't. I have a lot of guy friends. I mean, shit, you was one of my first guy friends when I moved here.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person whereas all my friends are the same type of people, so I feel like I can mix my friends because of that. And bringing females around guys though is sometimes very iffy, like mixing those type of friends. And this girl had told me like she couldn't come hang out with me, and I think it was Jacoby I was hanging out with, because like she wasn't allowed to have guy friends or whatever. So I was like, you are closing yourself off from half of the population of the world because your man or you feel like your relationship's not secure enough for you to have a friendship with somebody with a penis.
That's their ownership shit, bro. I don't like that type of shit. Now,
but a lot of times females do that to themselves.
Yeah, they do that shit.
That's what's
yeah, they do.
Wow.
They do.
I mean, they do. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it do be a man that is that insecure and be like, you can't have guy friends. But a lot of times it'll just be the female that'll just be like,
whose choice is that?
I'm not going. Whatever.
Choice is that?
The female. I mean, yeah, it is.
She's weak-minded as fuck. I had a chick that. Okay, you remember this girl? I think you remember the girl. She kicked it with, I ain't gonna say her name. She kicked it one day.
She took me home when I was drunk.
Nah, not her. Nah, she cool people. It was another girl, blonde.
Oh.
Probably don't remember her.
I think so. I pulled up one time and y'all were going to the mall or whatever.
Yeah. So look, check this out. Her dude found out that she knew me. You know what I'm saying? That me and her was cool or whatever. He had no problem with it. But he found out that she spent the night over here one night. Because, she called me one night and was like somebody's like been pulling out her door and shit like this. Like somebody was trying to get in her apartment. So she felt scared to stay there by herself. I said, bro, come over here. You can come over here and chill. Hop on the couch. You know what I'm saying? You good. You go ahead and stand over here. Man, he found that shit. He was trying to keep her from fucking with me no more. You know what I'm saying? I tried to stop her from fucking with me. So she was like in the bind. She texted me and she was like, bro, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I don't want to stop talking to you because I fuck with you. Real tough. But, you know what I'm saying? He trying to, I was like, bro, keep your dude. If you got to get to a point where you have to, where you have to have in your mind to where you have to choose between me or this person, then you could just go with the person that you dealing with. Like, I don't even, because I would never, like, if I got somebody, like, if how you speaking about me, you know what I'm talking about, they're hiding me and shit. If you really feel that way, bro, why would I choose a person who's that I feel like that about for somebody who's trying to force me to do something? Bro, I don't want nobody who gonna force me to do nothing, bro.
To me, that's
good.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm trying to force. So I say, but like as far as like a relationship shit though, like I say, I can only fuck with one person. But again, I don't want to feel like I'm trapped in this shit with you. I don't want to feel like I'm restricted from so much shit. It's like I ain't gotta fuck no other chick. I can only fuck you. Like I said, even if I was fucking with like us, if we was in a relationship, I feel like this. If I was in a relationship with a chick, and this is on everything I love, I would never go and stick my dick in another woman. If I'm fucking with this chick exclusively, like I said, we still free to be friends with whoever.
Yeah,
there's nothing that's gonna make us, you know, still live our fucking lives. But if it was another woman gonna come into play, I would give my lady 100% control over that. If it's like me and her sitting down eating and shit, and a sexy ass woman come up to me and didn't know that we was together and try to talk to me, I would be like this with her: don't talk to me. You got anything to say? You ask her. So if she say shit, she fine. She can go and get in there. Then the game is on. It's on. It can be a three-way family. Yeah, but so, I'm not finna search for no other chick or whatever, because I'm looking at it like this. It's like this. Okay, let me explain it a little bit more. It's just like this. Like, but if we just like if we rocking with each other because we fuck with each other, so when we kick it with each other, our time is our time. But whatever we do beyond each other is do your fucking thing, live your life. I'm gonna fuck with whoever I want to fuck with. But if I like you enough, or love, like don't mean shit, but if I care about you enough to say, I'm cool with just rocking with you, man. We so motherfucking tight. I ain't gotta be fucking with nobody else. The thing is that I'm not gonna change the shit that I say, how I move, who I fucking look at, or whatever the case may be. Because I'm a motherfucking man. I love women. I love everything about life. So it's just like, I'm not finna not look at this chick's ass. I'm not finna try to not cut my eyes and look at her because of whatever is going to fuck on. Because if you see a handsome ass man, you're going to fucking look. I don't give a fuck. This nigga can come and sit down at our, well, nah, because he got me fucked up sitting down. I tell you, that's disrespectful. But if you see a handsome ass man or whatever looking your way and you look back at some shit like that, I can't stop that. Yeah. I cannot stop you from fucking looking at this nigga or nothing. I'll be a real pluck ass dude if you looked at this man and you smiled or some shit, and I'd be like, I feel like certain shit should already be in a person. So if I did see a woman, if I say like I'm rocking with you, I don't have no point to look at her. You see what I'm saying? Because I choose not to. Not because you want me to, because I just don't choose to look at this person. You know what I'm saying? Not because of some way that you might feel. I just don't want to. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So in my little situation or whatever.
It's a situation.
It's
Put your head back real quick, cuz. Put your head back. Some on your neck. Okay. I thought you grew a bone right there, sir. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, so right. No, our relationship is very open. I told him, especially because we kind of started getting serious when I moved away. So at that time, I was like, you know, you can still very much do whatever you want. You know, you can still fuck women. That's cool. But I need to be the only one that you are emotionally involved with. That's like physical shit. That is nothing but flesh and bone. Yeah. That don't mean nothing unless you make it mean something.
I tell women this all the fucking time. I had a chick one time say, yeah, I don't want no other guy fuck. I said, but she only had one dick, but she's had other niggas lick her coochie. I said, what? And look, I don't know why people put so much shit into sex. It's like, anybody can have your motherfucking body. If you give it to them or you don't, if you're dead or you're alive. But
and can't nobody get that, you know, sex is so primal and
it's
just
nut,
like
baby.
natural that it.
It's just a nut, baby.
Yeah, like it
Sex
literally
ain't nothing
is
but a
what you
nut,
put
baby.
into it, and I say that only because there are animals out there who don't have sex for reproduction. They have sex for pleasure. Like apes and monkeys especially. They give each other head. They go down on each other.
Yeah.
That is not for reproduction.
Right.
That is simply for pleasure. They are not monogamous. There are no monogamous animals really.
Mm-mm.
So I just feel like it's kind of not
That's why we're strong enough to get
natural.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
You strong enough to get it, nigga.
it's just, I just feel like it's not a natural, monogamy is not a natural thing.
Monogamy,
so like to force somebody to
listen,
be
motherfuckers,
monogamous
monogamy
physically
is a choice.
is yeah, it's
Being with one motherfucker is a choice.
it's weird. And so I've always told him he could fuck whoever he want, and there was like this girl that we fucked together, and he was fucking with her like outside of us, like by himself. She had a crush on him. I told him how it was gonna end. He didn't want to believe me, and it ended exactly how I said. She thought that it was gonna be more because he is just a naturally nice, funny, cool individual. So to a woman that's fucking that person, they don't. Eventually, you stop seeing them as a friend. You start seeing them as he could possibly be a boyfriend. He would make a good boyfriend, you know. So that's exactly what happened, and you know, he didn't have any feelings for her. It was just a nut. So, you know, that it ended badly or whatever. But I've had I've fucked women outside of him here in Memphis. I've just learned that they're fucking crazy, and so I'm done on Memphis. But I'll try again maybe when I go to Florida.
Yeah, you'll probably have better luck, more fun in Florida.
I think I'd find the right women in Florida. But yeah, so we're in an open relationship, but he's only, since we've been in this open relationship, he's fucked 2 women. The woman that we fucked together, and that ended, and then he got really blacked out drunk one night and fucked some bitch, and he knew the consequences of that. But I wasn't mad at him when he told me about the woman. Like, honestly, truly, I did not have any upset feelings. I was not jealous. I did not want to punch him in his face or anything like that. The only thing was like him being honest about it. That's all I've ever asked. That's all I ever wanted, and he was. He told me, first of all, he didn't even really know if it did happen, but he said that he suspected that it did because, again, he got blackout drunk. So, like, even that honesty of, like, him not even being 100% sure if he did fuck her, like, him being able to tell me is to me, like, that's what matters the most. Like, that honesty, the security.
But I'm going to tell you, even with that, though, I try to tell a lot of people this, too. You would never know who the fuck is being real with you and not.
Oh yeah, you'll never 100% know.
Fucking know. I tell all my little female friends, well, not my female friend, because I don't got that many fucking female friends. I just tell all my female associates this: never have any trust issues, but never put nothing past anybody, because everybody is capable of doing something. Everybody capable of lying to you, killing you, stealing from you, whatever the fuck the case may be. Put nothing past no one. Just know people are capable of anything. That don't mean have no trust issues. They're always gonna keep your eyes so fucking locked on they might do something fucked up. Just know if it do happen, nigga, you knew it could happen. But with that shit, man, I don't do, like I say, I'm not a fan of, like, I could do monogamy. I don't have no problem with it, because even how I am now, I done had my share of fun. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and that's another thing. We're both really young, so I feel like it's really early to try to.
Why would you try that?
Yeah, like, and he hasn't had as many sexual experiences as I've had. So I felt like that was very important for him to have, and that's why another reason I wanted to give him that freedom is, like, I don't ever want you to feel like, you know,
you missed out on some shit.
Yeah, like, I don't want you to wake up one day and be like, damn, I regret jumping into this so quick. because I mean he did just get out of a relationship when he kind of started fucking around. So I never looked for it. It kind of just happened. That's another thing. Females, stop fucking looking for shit. Just let it happen. Just let it fall in your lap. Live your life. Be confident about your decisions.
So goddamn fast. Stop jumping into these, man. You get off one dude and try to use another dude to get over the old dude. That's the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Use a new dude to get over the old dude is the dumbest shit.
Be in a relationship with yourself, and that's the best decision you can ever make, and that will lead to you having better relationships.
Like I motherfucking say, being with one person is a fucking choice. We are not meant to be with one motherfucker. The thing is, one person can't teach you every fucking thing. You learn something different from everybody. Because I guarantee you, anybody out there who has a fucking ex, that nigga taught you something. He taught you what not to fuck with. He told you what shit makes a nigga, what made him angry, what type of person he was, what not to look for in a man. People teach you shit all the time. So if you stick with that one motherfucker, how can you learn as a person? How can you grow as a fucking adult if you don't know shit? How can you learn? Yeah. One person can't teach you everything. You're gonna have to explore life, look at life, learn shit from this person. Like I tell a lot of females this too. It's like, nah, I only like really had my eyes in the past couple years on one motherfucker, right? One chick. I mean, I stopped talking to her like in fucking 2019. That's a whole other story though. But how I am now is like any chick that come around me, I tell them, don't look for me. Don't look for me to be your guy, because I'm not. I don't give a fuck how pretty you are, how good your sex is, how your body look. Don't look for me to be your guy, because I'm not going to be your guy. The only thing that I'm going to be for you right now, I'm coming into your life in a time where you need a nigga like me, where you need a man like me, because I'm finna teach you some shit that you need to learn. Not knowing nothing physical, it's gonna be all mental shit that you fucking need to know, that you're gonna learn as a person, that you're gonna grow. What you need to learn from looking at life in different ways. You ain't gotta look at it how I look at it, but I'm gonna open your eyes to all aspects of this shit, even relationships. How to look at that shit from different ways, so that's gonna help you grow. So I'm here just to help you grow and help teach. Don't look for me to try to be your motherfucking dude. Don't look for that, because I'm not gonna be your dude. I just wanna help you and help you move and be better for the next man to come along. Not for me. Like I said, I had my eyes on one motherfucker, and that girl set the bar so high for other chicks. It's like the minute, and like I say, how I am, I'm on a whole other level with that shit. So I can have 10 desires, right? A girl can have 9. She just missed that one desire. I ain't fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. That's real shit. You can have the body like I like. You can have sex like I like. We can have the best time together. All that shit. You can have a lot of other shit that's damn near perfect for me. Not a perfect person, but perfect for me. But if you lacking that one motherfucking thing, bro, nope, you ain't gonna do it, but be my fucking friend to the end. Cause you ain't gonna be mine. Okay. Like I say, it's just like I say, a lot of this shit, man, I just don't. Like a lot of people, they tend to overlook certain things when they fucking with people, because you will fuck with this person and they give you a lot of shit, but it's just like a lot of the other shit that they lacking, and it's like, but you tend to look over it because of certain things you holding on to. It's like, that's the problem with people now. It's like, if you really, really like something, or if you really, really fuck with something, it's gonna be kind of hard for anything to like pull you from that thing that you want or you like so much. That drive is gonna be totally different from it. Yeah. So like I said, that's what I say about certain, like with this. Like,
and people don't. I think people expect for people to change. Like when they check all those boxes except for like 1 or 2, and they're like, well, they could change. They could change. But that's the thing. Like people don't really change. They just grow. They just evolve. Yeah, they don't really change in their their nature, like who they are, like underneath it all, who they really are, is not gonna change. But you know how they might start reacting to certain things, or how they might start taking in certain information, that might change. So like their views and opinions on the world might change, but who they are as a person, that doesn't change. And I feel like when people start to understand that and realize that, then they'll be better off. I've always said, like, this is my world and everybody's living in it, but that's also true for everybody else. Because it's the same. This is your world, I'm just living in it, but this is my world and you just living in it. So if you can take that and really understand that viewpoint and that understanding of people and just how people work, it kind of makes it a lot better. You learn not to get your expectations too high, to set yourself up for these disappointments, or to have expectations of a person and how a person is going to treat you when you don't really understand them and who they are to themselves. Because to me, I'm the fucking greatest person to ever walk this goddamn earth. And that's just that. But, you know, I feel the same for a lot of other people too. Like, there are a lot of great people like you. You're an awesome person in my life. Like, I wouldn't trade you for shit. For not even them 30 bands you was trying to give me. But, you know, it's just... I trade you for a piece of watermelon right now. Damn, that's crazy.
Give me a watermelon, nigga. Fuck that shit up. My mouth dry in the motherfucker, right?
Yeah, drink that peanut.
I wouldn't. Was not for the crunch on that shit with the
drink that nut, nigga.
Hey, so don't fucking play with me right now, nigga. Don't fucking play with me. I would beat a woman on camera. I beat shit out of a woman on camera. But no, man, I can say, man, it's a lot of shit. Like I say, like with that chick, man, with that last little chick, man, like I say, regardless of how that shit went or whatever the case may be, I would never wish. I only speak highly of this lady.
Yeah, I think you told me about her one time.
Yeah, I only speak. You've never heard me say anything negative about her. I would never speak negative about her, because regardless on the if we had bullshit going on in the time that we had together and all the great times, shit like that, we had way more good than we had bad. The only reason that shit was bad is because it was certain emotions that was getting twisted in a lot of shit. And I wasn't, and at that point in time, I wasn't thinking then how I think now. I was real good at breaking shit down, but I wasn't good at explaining shit because I still had to grow and learn certain things too. So if I had the mindset that I have now, then the shit would have went totally different. But I didn't. So all that shit that happened between me and her, and then her separating herself from me, because I didn't separate myself from her. You know what I'm saying? She separated herself from me, and that was a good thing. I don't look at that like a bad thing, because in that little point in time when she did, like, I leveled the fuck up. I ain't never feel fucked up. I didn't have no sadness. Not me. I didn't have no sadness. I ain't walking around this bitch moping and no shit like that. I don't do that. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I just leveled up in a lot of different ways. My money shot the fuck up. My mental state shot the fuck up, because like a lot of dudes too, right? When you by yourself, man, you don't spend money on little shit. She was never the type of person who wanted shit. But the thing is, you gonna want to go somewhere, and you ain't spending shit. Like if I spend $50 on myself, just sit down, times that. Yeah. I mean, it's 100.
Yeah.
You got birthdays, holidays, everything. Relationship shit is expensive as fuck. So you gotta, man. It's just like, cause you want to take a trip, you want to go here. But that money will be saved, cause I ain't gotta go no motherfucking work. See, the thing is, man, a lot of this shit, relationships cost money. It's just like, motherfuckers just need to be free. And when that time comes for you to sit your ass down and then enjoy life with that one motherfucker or whatever, or if it's 2 motherfuckers, 3 motherfuckers, if you can get in a relationship or with somebody where it can be like you, this person, that person, on that person, if it's 3 or 4, however y'all set the fuck up, man, enjoy that shit, because I do feel like a person can't have love with 3 motherfuckers if it's a girl, a guy, and a guy. What if this day I don't want to be all sexual? You and her, y'all get the fuck, y'all go to the movies today. I want to sit in the fucking house.
That's exactly what I want. That's why.
Take y'all ass to the movies. Like, leave me the fuck alone today. maybe I don't.
Just describe
maybe
my ideal relationship.
It's like maybe I just want to sit naked and watch this movie. Okay, y'all can lick a coochie, but go over there, y'all. Shit, I just smack your booty out. Y'all want something to eat? Okay, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like let that shit go. Or I could say I could still be one on fucking one if I wanted to be one on one. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, it's gotta be free. Now you got certain levels of love, like and shit like that. Now I can love you to the point to where I only want to, just like I say, like I can just walk to the ends of the earth, but it's just me and you. I can be there. Like I said, the last little chick that I fucked with, I could have done that with her. Everybody could have disappeared around this bitch, and it could have just been me and her, and I would have been fine with it. It could have been me and her, and a 50 me and nothing but other women in this world. I could have been fine with just being me and her. You know what I'm saying? So. And I could have been in a thing with her if it was me, her, and somebody else, but she would have had to pick that person. But the thing is, man, it's just like, it's all on how you choose to live your life. If you choose to live your life with this that one person, or you choose to live your life with just being free to yourself and just jump here, just meet people, learn people, grow friendships, grow bonds, or you can be that three. I don't mind being three, but I want it to be to where like we got a strong ass bond. We got love for each other, but it's not to the point to where like it's that love to where like it'll be more so love like this. Like if anybody tried to separate what we had, it'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, or if I'm with a chick and we was like open or whatever, and like we was doing our thing, having our fun and spending our life, we doing all type of shit together, but then it was a guy that ended up liking her, or she ended up liking, I would be like, shit, do your thing, baby. But if he was like, I don't know, I no longer want you to talk to him because of, she would love me so much that she would be like, you know what? Like they finna get married type shit. But he tell her that, she'll be like, the wedding's off. Wedding's off. You go to your way. Cause this nigga gonna always do what we got is so fucking strong. I would never choose anybody over her. Over him.
That's my dude.
And that's exactly how I would have felt with she. It's like, man, I'm not finna choose nobody over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that. But that type of shit is like that's a rare thing, man.
It is.
That's a rare thing. Like I say,
but I'm gonna find it because that's what I want. But you had said something about like expressing emotions and shit like that, and I kind of want to talk because that's kind of what I was talking about with my stepmom, and I feel like females do that a lot because this is probably the thing that I've had to give my female friends advice on the most. Is just like whether or not they feel like their feelings, like they're overreacting or something like that. And I just feel like if you feel the need to play these games, or you questioning your actions, then right there they're not right. You're not right, because if you're feeling some type of way, don't expect somebody to read your mind, like to guess what the fuck you got going on. Or you playing these little games because you want some attention. Be vocal about it, and you'd be surprised at how well guys receive that, because that's not common. That's not something they're used to. They're not used to women telling them what they want, what they feel. That's not common at all. I mean, it just isn't. But when you get to that point of comfortability with yourself, with the person you're with, to be able to express those feelings as they come, then you'll be in a much healthier space. But when you can lead that practice of just expressing your feelings, yourself, period, in your everyday life with everybody, with the world, you'll get far. Like, closed mouths don't get fed. He is not gonna come into the room because you got a little attitude and be like, oh, why are you mad? Why you not talking to me? What's wrong? Like, no dude's gonna do that. I'm damn sure not gonna do that. I've never done that to a female, and I've had females get mad at me for how, like, unemotional I am. But it's just the logic of things. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. If you're mad and I'm not mad, then your upset mood, your childish behavior, your I'm not talking to you, I'm gonna be mad at the world shit, that's only affecting you. Cause I'm fine and you're mad. So I'm not going to go out of my way to decipher your mood and try to figure out what you're mad at, because it's obviously me. If your attitude and behavior is, you know, directed towards me,
bro,
but that's a you problem.
That's exactly what I be trying to say with shit like this. It's like, if you nobody really understands a motherfucker. You ain't gotta know everything about, but if you understand how a motherfucker work and how they are, so you would know. If a chick fully understood me, then you would know I could be the happiest nigga Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, I might not want to say shit. I might want to have a silent day. Just give you a head nod, baby. That's it. You good? Yeah, I'm straight. I mean, a man, a few motherfucking words today. But that don't mean shit. That don't mean we have a problem or anything like that. Because if one thing that a lot of guys don't do, we don't like, is if a woman asks us, what's wrong, over and over, something wrong. It's like, bro, like, shut the fuck up.
Honestly, okay, so I definitely had to learn with my dudes. He don't like that. He really don't. Especially if he is mad to a certain point. He just want to be left alone. Yeah, like, and so I will. I won't push him to talk. I won't, you know, I'll just get out his way and I wait for him to come to me. Mm-hmm. And he does. Every time he calms himself down, he thinks about whatever he needs to think about, and then he'll come and talk to me. I was mad because whatever. But when I feel like it's on the other side of things, like females, they need and they want that attention. They need somebody to be on their ass.
That's exactly what the fuck I was saying.
Yeah, and that's
too much selfish ass shit. Everything ain't about you, baby.
Like, I understand, you know,
when
you in a relationship for so long and you expect your partner to know your moods, like, okay, I get that. But at a certain age, at a certain point, like, you need to grow out of that. Like, that was cute when y'all was first starting to get together. You want to have a little tantrum. He come, oh, baby, what's wrong? But, you know, you 5 years into this now and you hitting your 30s or some shit. Like, that shit is not cute. Even at 20, that shit is not cute. Like, being mean, having an attitude, that is not a personality trait. It's not attractive. It's annoying and it's childish. And that don't lead you nowhere good. It's just going to lead you down a bad path. And your partner, whoever else involved in this, is going to start looking at you differently. Like, okay, we can't be adult about this shit. So every time you get mad, you're going to have this little funky attitude. So that's what they going to think of you. So now, whenever you get mad, it's definitely going to be like a whatever. She always do this. She always in a mood, and then she get out of it, and then it's fine. So, you know, you set yourself up for that pattern. Be different. Just speak your mind. Say how you feeling and what you want and what you going to do about it. And do it. And that's it.
Yeah.
Shit don't got to be too complicated.